It's okay.
Let me
So
know whenever you're recording.
yeah, I already started recording.
Okay.
It's all. I'm pretty sure you already read what all stuff does, but I'm just gonna say it again because you know you gotta know. You gotta know. So first, I'm gonna start off with tourniquets because they're kind of important. They're basically the meta of the T0, of the T0 medical bag. But I got stuck in my throat. They're meta of the T0 medical bags, and they pretty much just slow down bleeding, and you only use them whenever there's 4 or more bleeding wounds on the body. So let's say, for example, Ray here has fallen off a building and has completely demolished their body, and they have like 28 bleeding wounds. You'd use a tourniquet on them. You too, Patata. Did he put on a tourniquet? No. So yeah, only put it on whenever they have 4 or more bleeding wounds. If it's less, don't, because it's less effective and efficient. And whenever you're done treating them, take it off, or else they're gonna start feeling a lot more pain. Is that it about the tourniquets?
Yeah, 4 or more bleeding wounds is the only time you should use tourniquets. Because if they only have 3 or less bleeding wounds, it's not worth using it.
Now to move on, sterile gauze, self-explanatory. Each sterile gauze has 6 uses. So say you have 10, you have 60. They stop
I think
bleeding.
it's 5 uses.
Oh, I think I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Uh,
I'd have to check. It's either 5 or
I
6, but you have you can use it several times before you lose one. Well, it's simple. They just stop bleeding wounds. Pretty much about it. Nothing too special.
yeah, sterile gauze just stops bleeding, and it's a multi-use for one sterile gauze.
Suturing needles. After uh, bandaging up a wound, you could use them on that bandaged wound to lower down the pain levels. I use them if the wound itself has like a bullet entry exit point or lacerations and whatnot. Because if there's a bullet still in there, it's still gonna hurt pretty badly. So yeah, pretty much just use them, stitch them up if you can or want to, and they'll just lower down the pain. Bioadhesive. These are basically a combination of sterile gauzes and suturing needles, except they give a lot more. They give a temporary pain, from what I understand, to the person. It's like putting on glue on a wound. It works, it patches it up, but it's gonna hurt. Go with the trauma kit. Trauma kit, bit of a. It's a little bit more complicated than the others. It can treat. You can fully treat any wound, like fractures. Well, every wound except breaks. You can treat fractures. It can remove, say like shrapnel or bullets from an only entry wound. Actually, it's not as complicated as you think. But it takes around 50 seconds to fully treat a wound. Even if it's like a scratch, it's gonna take a while. So I recommend using it whenever you're in a safe place. You have time. About it for that one.
And removing foreign bodies with the trauma kit doesn't take long. It's the actual full treatment on fractured limbs that takes 50 seconds uh, for full usage, I believe. And if you do a full treatment, the trauma kit will go away, but you can use treat foreign bodies as many times as you want for one trauma kit.
Yeah, it's pretty important to know. It also won't tell you that if you remove the foreign object or not, it's still gonna stay the same, and you're just gonna have to patch up the wound again because um, it kind of makes it bleed again. You're taking something out, and have to
You'll
get
just
things
have
out
to
of it.
keep track of the wounds that you treat with the removed foreign bodies.
Yeah, if you even do it, some operatives don't really care about the pain that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
Gonna move on to the drugs. Morphine. Morphine, self-explanatory, reduces pain and their of someone's pulse. I wouldn't recommend using it if their pulse is pretty low, because that might put them in cardiac arrest. Same thing with epinephrine. Don't use it if their pulse is too high. Again, their heart might explode. And I mean cardiac arrest. So yeah, increases blood flow and increases pulse. Adenosine, very important to use. Very, very nice. If someone has a destroyed heart or is going under cardiac arrest, you can use it to restart or even uh, negate the destroyed heart status effect. So, for example, you're trying to use AED on someone, but it's taking too long. You just pump them with adenosine, and it should put them back up if their lungs aren't too damaged, because adenosine puts on a lot of stress for the lungs.
All right. Let's see. Suturing needles, AEDs.
AEDs, yeah. AEDs, kind of like defibrillators, rub them together, clear, whatnot. They can help. If you do it correctly, you can just stop someone going under cardiac arrest, bring them back up, let their heart beat again. Pretty
CPAP.
much. Yeah, CPAP. CPAP. It's also useful during if somebody is going under cardiac arrest. It helps get them up quicker. It can also aid with damaged lungs and even sustain someone with destroyed lungs. You gotta keep a close eye on people that have destroyed organs.
Yeah, if you're dealing with someone that has destroyed lungs and you give them a CPAP, if they're off of the CPAP, they're they will go into cardiac arrest within 15 seconds from the CPAP not being used. So CPAPs are very, very important whenever someone has destroyed lungs. It's the only way they can survive.
Yeah, and also if you put on a CPAP already, don't take it off because it's one use and you'll lose it. So just let them keep it. Might help in later. If they get
Right.
hurt anymore. What else? So the blood
Uh,
bags, simple, negative. You know how blood works, yeah. If it's the
yeah.
wrong type, it'll probably kill him. If it's the right type, it'll help him. Negative is the meta, of course. Transfusion kits, you can take at least 500 milliliters of blood from somebody. I recommend taking it from people with O negative blood. I think there's quite a few.
Like Pioneer, for example.
You can check
So
your blood underneath your person if you check your own medical menu.
I feel like one optimal time for using a blood bag would be, for example, if you were in the process of resuscitating someone that was undergoing cardiac arrest, you've already bandaged their wounds and you're using the AED. If you want to give them a transfusion of 500 milliliters of blood, kind of to help get them back alive, like get their pulse pumping again, and that way they can get up sooner. That's probably one of the prime scenarios that you'll use that in. And make sure you don't use it if the blood level is going to send them over. Uh,
At least
it,
5,600.
yeah, if it sends them over 5,700, then they're going to get hypertension, and that's going to cause some problems from having too much blood pressure in their body.
That happens, you can just use a transfusion kit to take out the blood, so it doesn't get too much.
And
There's also
I
a little trick with the tourniquet and blood bags. So say someone's bleeding heavily, put on a tourniquet and use the blood bag, and they'll stop bleeding, giving you more time to fix them up.
so now that you all have been filled in with pretty much all the equipment, we're going to do a kind of broken bone fall drill with Pine and Dodo. So Ray and Patata, come with me to the third floor. Actually, you both have done it before, so just go to the third floor and stand in front of a window.
Fine.
Pine and Dodo,
Uh,
just stand in front of the window, or one window that they stand in front of. Don't jump yet, but whenever they jump, after the D-class that's jumped out of your window has fallen and they've collapsed, go up to them and start treating them. And remember, with the procedure, if they have 4 or more bleeding wounds, you use a tourniquet, and then you bandaged up all the wounds uh, as quickly as you can. If they happen to get below 2,200 milliliters of blood and their heart stops, what you're supposed to do if they still have bleeding wounds is bandage a wound, then hit them with the AED, bandage them again, hit them with the AED again, and alternate until all of the wounds are bandaged, and then continue on the AED as they get more blood back into their body. And after all of the bleeding wounds have been bandaged up, if they are not in cardiac arrest and they still have plenty of blood, you use your trauma kits to fix all fractures. And you want to try to fix the fractures in the legs first, so that way they can get up and be a little more mobile.
Oh yeah, something else
Some
about the medical menu. Wounds go up from severity from top to bottom, so the most severe wounds that are causing the most problems will be at the top.
All right, Ray and Patata, go ahead and jump out whenever you want. All right.
Fine.
So Dodo, he's got the tourniquet on, very good. And Pine,
Um,
You're lagging?
yep.
Maybe we should
yeah,
have put down. Shouldn't
you've
have
got
put down place.
you've got the tourniquet on, but so there's losing blood slower. Just go ahead and work on them until you've got all the wounds bandaged. If you're lagging too much, then Seraph can help a little if you want him
No,
to.
it's more of a ping thing right now.
Oh, ping. Okay.
And by the way, you can't treat breaks. Pretty sure you already know that, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
breaks
start
are
Yeah,
permanent.
just fractures I can.
Yeah, fractures. Compound fractures and fractures. Compound fractures should be fixed before regular fractures. Because
What is the difference between a compound and a regular fracture?
a compound fracture is a bone sticking out of your body, and a fracture is just a bone broken inside of your body. So compound means it's busted through the skin.
Got it. And I also use it, and I assume I use a trauma kit for a compound fracture as well.
Yes.
Got it.
All right, Dodo, good on removing the tourniquet. And you've only got 3 wounds left, so he's going to be fine because he's still at 3,800 units of blood. There you go, Dodo. Now, what I would do in this situation, since he's got one right leg break, but he actually has 2 breaks in his both legs. Let's see, left thigh compound fracture, probably one I would go for, and then just try to heal one of the leg limbs as much as you can, and then move on to the other. Because the more you heal one leg, because you can have a broken leg and still stand up if your other leg is somewhat fine. If they have broken bones on both legs, I don't believe they'll be able to stand, but they'll gain a little bit more mobility than they used to have.
On Ray, his right leg is completely destroyed, but his left one is fine. What should I do here?
So, in this case, make sure you bandage up the compound fractures as well.
Oh, I
Because
have to bandage them up as well. Got it.
yeah, you can see like if it has a cross and a droplet to the top left, that's a bleeding wound.
which they're not bleeding much right now, which is fine. But yes, you just want to
Now
make
you
sure you
bandage
get all
everything. You
bleeding
want to take
wounds
off the tourniquet.
bandaged up first.
Sorry. Good.
No, you're fine. Yes, sir.
You are.
Yeah. Wait, is this Ray or Patata I'm healing?
It's Potato.
Oh, yay. I'm regaining his blood.
Thankfully, we're about to shoot him soon. Ah,
Do we follow the Hippocratic Oath, by the way? Or are we...
yes and no.
I see.
Give them what now?
Meta or
So if you see they have neurogenic shock, what you'd want to do is give them 1 dose of morphine. Intravenous works best because intravenous takes a little bit longer to use, but it works better than intramuscular.
Yeah. Fine, as I said before. When you fix all their bleeding wounds, take off their tourniquet.
Got it. Yeah, I'm fixing one of his fractures right now, so I'll take that off
Alright.
once I'm done.
Because you don't want them to deal with neurogenic shock 24/7. Ouch. An abdomen break. Not gonna be able to turn too quickly.
And if possible, what you want to do in a situation like this, Pine, if they have a right, so in this case, they've got a break in their right thigh and they've also got a fracture in their right thigh, but they have
Yeah.
2 fractures in their right leg. You'd want to get the right leg done first.
Mhm.
That
Got it.
way, the right leg portion can be completely fixed, and then you can work on the right thigh fracture afterwards.
Generally, if your patient can look around if they want. You just can't move away from you, or else it's gonna kind of mess up your medical stuff.
Yeah,
What
you
do I even do anything for that break? Because the
no,
trauma kit can't do anything, or do I
No.
just
no,
leave it?
you. The break is permanent. You can't do anything with it.
It'll heal next stop if they live.
I
Yeah.
thought we only lived for a month.
Yeah. Well, these are D-class, they're not clones.
What?
Yeah, you're treating a person who might live to see another day.
What a poor lad.
Might.
Might. Alright. Good
This
work.
is this is like Detroit Become Human.
Potato, try and stand.
Yeah,
It's a miracle.
if a D class dies in a canonically, that's a real person that died.
Oh,
Let's
that's
go.
bad for Ray. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I was just commenting on what Pip said.
Well, Ray's not gonna be able to walk because he has breaks on his left leg and right leg.
They might be able to. Well, they'll be able to move, but I don't think that they will be able to walk.
Potato's mostly
But-
fine.
Yeah, Patata just has a break in his right thigh. If he walks towards the road here, you'll see he's a bit more slowed than just usual walk speed. So Patata, just walk over to the road real quick. Behind
He's still in neurogenic shock. Should I give him morphine?
Just one dose.
If you didn't already, give him 1 shot of morphine.
Uh,
And the effects of medicine and intravenous injections usually works about like 15 to 30 seconds after you administer it. So don't expect it to be like immediately working. But yeah, Patata, come over here to the road. You'll see he's a little bit slower walking, but in this case, he's got his mobility back from all of the trauma kits.
And in the case of Ray, he got extraordinarily unlucky. Now he's crawling.
But he can still move, which
That is
is
Oh,
good.
Potato's
He's alive.
fully
He'll
healed.
live.
Well, not except for that one break.
All right, if you two actually, Patata, you'll be fine. Ray, if you want to rejoin, go ahead and rejoin real quick.
Can I shoot him?
No.
Aw.
Take. No, go ahead and rejoin.
Rejoin Ray.
Dodo,
Alright,
you
go
made
ahead and get back over to the wall, Patata. The only reason I didn't have you rejoin is just because you're able to stand. So. That's like a normal walking pace, I'd say. We're just hyped up on crack. That's why we walk so fast.
Eternally. No reason we live for only a month.
we're completely capable of living more than a month. We just choose to inject ourselves with meth.
We're absolutely juiced 24/7. Are you shooting at Pioneer?
Wait, where's Pioneer? What?
He's on the roof.
Hey,
I
what up,
wasn't shooting
baby?
at-
Oh,
I was.
I
I
thought
didn't
you
realize
guys were
Pioneer
like.
was up there. I just saw
No, he
Penguin
was
shooting
shooting
over
down
there,
the
so I
road.
just shot down the road as well.
Here he comes.
Alright, go ahead and get on the wall, Ray. So now in this exercise, what I'm going to be doing, actually Seraph will do since he has the 9mm. We're going to be shooting them about like 5 times in the legs. And we're going to let them bleed out. And whenever they pass out, that's whenever you go up and treat them. So you're going to have to deal with multiple bleeding wounds. You might have to deal with resuscitating them from a heart attack, cardiac arrest, and yeah, you'll
basically,
just
they're
have
gonna get
to,
screwed hard, and you're gonna have to save them.
Yeah. So go ahead, put 5 shots in. Fine.
One more.
I think I hit him 5 times.
I said Seraph, so just stand back. And
You-
Dodo lying up in front of Ray here, and Pine standing in
Don't
front
start
of
treating them until they pass out.
Yeah, no, don't start treating them yet. Stand back.
If you can't stand, so they can see when you do pass out.
Yeah, go ahead and crouch or stand, unless you broke his legs.
How do I break it?
No, Ray, go ahead and stand. Patata,
Yeah.
stand.
Data.
Wait, no,
Is it-
you broke his thigh, so he's crouched.
No. Oh wait.
No, his thigh was broken. His thigh was broken earlier.
Oh, I guess so. Wait, Patata, stand up.
No, he has a fracture on his left leg. Left
Oh.
leg.
Oh, okay.
Pine, what weapon are you carrying?
I'm carrying an MP5.
Okay. Guessing he didn't get fully treated.
What do you mean?
Wait, Dodo and
no.
Pine, go ahead
Did he
and
somehow
stand.
fracture his
Oh,
leg with a
Dodo.
9mm?
Alright,
Yes,
Dodo,
I did.
now you deal with Ray and his wounds. Make sure
Unless
you
you-
monitor how fast they're losing blood. And now he has no pulse, so make sure you're bandaging a wound, then you're hitting them with an AED. Oh, you don't have an AED. Okay.
Didn't.
Well. Alright, Ray, actually, just go ahead and rejoin. Dodo, rejoin as well and come
Oh
back.
boy.
Oh. Break it? No, it's fine.
Oh, boy.
Alright, now they're in cardiac arrest. If you'll see their pulse and their blood is low.
You take
You
out the
bandage the
tourniquet?
wound.
Yeah, I did. I meant to click on a wound.
make sure you always put on the tourniquet.
And by the way, remember they're losing kind of a lot of blood, so you want
Well,
to use
Yeah.
the tip
they're
I
not
told you at the
losing
start.
much now, so if he keeps on the bandaging and hitting with the AED and rotations, he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, by the way, if they are
Oh.
going under cardiac arrest, you should put a CPAP.
Yeah, after you have all their wounds bandaged, make sure you give them a CPAP before you continue using the AED alone.
It's highly unlikely that you're gonna wake up with 1,000 blood. So if you have any O negative blood, now would be the time to use it.
They wake up at around 2,200 blood.
Alright, Dodo spawns at over the way over there. Dodo, when you do spawn in, head 170.
Alright, Ray, go ahead and stand back in front of this column. We won't shoot you yet. There you go. Make sure you remove the tourniquet and give them a CPAP.
I gave him a CPAP before I removed the tourniquet.
Okay.
It's fine.
He's not.
Well,
His,
keep on doing
keep
AED.
giving him an AED. Keep applying the AED until
Oh, he's awake.
he gets the pulse back. There you go. So now you just want to monitor him until he wakes up, and just keep an eye on his blood pressure. Make sure nothing else happens. An optimal blood pressure is around 120/80.
He's
So
not.
So right now, the only
Oh,
reason
he's
it's
awake.
so low is just because they don't have that much blood.
Yeah,
I'm currently
hypovolemic.
treating his fracture.
And since you see they're in so much shock and their pulse is quite high, but their blood is low, I would not apply
Epinephrine?
any medicine right now. No.
Or
Yeah,
it's still normal.
yeah. Go. All right. That's for penguin.
That's more than enough. You also gave him a fracture.
Oh, I did. Oh boy. Okay. It's crazy what 5 bullets can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds for 5 bullets.
Shh.
There you go.
Yeah, overall, he should make a recovery.
Yeah.
When should I administer morphine or epinephrine?
Right now, since he's still in shock, I'd say you could probably give him a shot of morphine right now. Oh, alright, he's down. Penguin, you've got him.
Tourniquet is on. Very good. Very good.
Alright. Make sure you monitor the heart rate. There you go. I hear it.
What happens if I use an AED on someone that's conscious?
Their heart will go to 0 probably.
Yeah, you can stop someone's heart with an 80. So it's optimal that you don't.
Yeah, I broke it. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I didn't break it.
No, that was from their fall.
I only fractured his left leg.
I think you've got him pretty well taken care of, Ray. On the track you're going, just gonna keep monitoring.
He's still in hypovolemic shock.
That just means hypo's blood, so that means he just doesn't have a lot of blood in his body right now.
We don't have B negative blood.
I just gave him O negative.
So we get
Make sure you give them a CPAP, by the way, Penguin. And make sure you remove the tourniquet as well. There you go.
From what I've seen, Penguin, you need to work on remembering to take off the tourniquet.
Okay.
Overall,
Yeah.
you do pretty good, Penguin. You do pretty good.
In this case, what you needed to get on Penguin, not necessarily the tourniquet, which is something you should remember, but make sure you always give them a CPAP whenever you're bringing them back from cardiac arrest. Yeah, that's understandable. But... let's see.
So it's
Patata,
hypothermia.
let's actually, I want to see if I can get this shown for Pine. I'm going to try to destroy his heart real quick.
Or his lungs, either one works.
Alright,
You hit his heart.
that was a heart. I'm going to go ahead and bandage him up real quick. Sterile gone. Alright, go ahead and stand back up, Patata.
No.
Alright, destroyed
So-
heart.
so-
So now, do you have adenosine?
I do.
Apply
he does.
adenosine to him and watch his heart, Pine.
Adenosine has been applied. And his heart's
Tab out
pulsing.
and then tab back in, and you'll see his heart is back, but it's to like the bare minimum.
Damn. BPM, and his heart's rate's coming back actually.
Yeah. Adenosine reverses the effects of destroyed heart, though by minimum, so their heart's still gonna be in pretty bad shape.
Is there anything I can do about heart?
Right now, no. There's nothing else you can do, and if you try using adenosine on them again, it most likely won't work, and they'll probably just die.
Also, again, pretty sure I already said this, but adenosine does take a heavy toll on their lungs.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it did too much to Patata though.
He's a big, strong boy.
I think your lungs have to be damaged for them to do damage to the lungs.
He's doing alright.
Looks
Don't
like
kill
he's
Patata.
doing good. Just a little bit
I'm
of
not killing
neurogenic
him.
shock, which should be fixed with some morphine if their BPM allows it. Let's see, Tata. There you go.
Dodo keeps spawning onto the map.
He does. Right.
Nice throw.
Maybe above.
Just keep trying to rejoin until you spawn on top of the map, Dodo. It's kind of just bad luck. There's a few spawns that just send you to Brazil.
The hell?
I'm a bit
What?
surprised that none of our medical menus have broken.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you press J, you can point.
No, I was talking about that. I just shot and I didn't hear the noise for a second.
Pioneers on the roof. Right there.
The bigger roof.
The doink. Boom.
Ba-bing. Hey, you wanna try fixing me up when I jumped from down here?
Yeah, let's do it. If you don't instantly die. I got him, guys. Don't worry.
I'm trying.
Alright, I got him. Get back. Get back. Get back. I got it.
Okay, Pip. Okay, SFD, FIC, Pip.
Can you take a screenshot
She's
of my
living.
medical man?
You're actually not doing too bad.
My poor legs.
Oh, he's doing alright.
I'll DM you it.
Ayo.
The thing with you though is most of your things are breaks and not fractures. So
I'll never walk
It's
again.
fine.
Have
It's
fun,
just a
Aiden.
crash.
You can't even
Just
do
a
that.
scratch.
yeah, I know I'm a good medic. I know my protocol. Gang gang.
Oh, talking
Medical
about
gang.
protocol. Forgot to mention about code white and code black. Whenever you can say this during an op, so if someone say someone's in pioneer's position where they're very much injured, you say code black, and if the FIC approves of it, then you go on to heal them. If they say don't heal them because say you're in like a situation where you're getting shot at or completely just bombarded with walkers and whatnot, you don't heal them because like the needs of the something about the needs of the many go against a few, something like that. Basically, you're still very important to the squad, so you can't get left behind healing one person.
Are we more expensive than the average operator?
Those, for code white, it's if someone's like, say someone's got like 2 gunshots, it's basically code white, easily fixable. Don't shoot them.
Under my
Oh.
care, Pioneer, you only lost 1,000 milliliters of blood.
Yeah, holy shit, dude.
Under
My
our care,
BPM
you
only
would
went
have
down by like 5 as well.
Pioneer. Under our care, we would have taken 5,000.
Yeah, they'd
Hey,
use
what
you
room
as
is it?
a blood siphon.
Yeah.
Mandatory blood drive, but instead of just 1 unit or a couple units, they take your entire body's worth of blood.
Hey, Dodo,
Dude,
if you're still in
it's
game,
like
can you
that one scene
press
from the Matrix where they
right
have the
alt
body.
and talk through the radio? Okay. There he is.
Oh, did you spawn on the map?
Because he finally spawned
Oh, don't
appropriately.
move, don't move, don't move, don't move. I'm still tending to you.
Oh, do I still have fractures?
Yeah. You've
Yeah,
got
you got
like
one.
5.
You got actually only. You got 5
This is
breaks,
but a scratch.
actually.
The only reason I didn't want you to move is because I didn't want to have to redo it.
Yeah.
I was like 90% done and you went off my screen. I was like, no.
Anything we can do about a destroyed brain?
A destroyed brain?
Yeah.
No,
Die?
there's cope.
That's literally just death. That's a rip bozo.
Can I try it on Ray?
Please don't.
No.
Kinda need them.
You're no shooting anyone.
Hey, how did I lose 2 liters? What the fuck?
I think they took blood from you from the transfusion kits.
Goddamn
It's Dodo.
vampires.
He's come from the darkness.
Oh, I have a transfusion kit. I want it.
Oversized mosquitoes.
Okay, which one of you is
Oversized
healthy?
mosquitoes.
Great, congratulations. We're gonna do the same bloodletting exercise for Dodo.
Yeah, go ahead and get Dodo.
Yeah, Ray, come over here. Ray and Dodo.
I should try landing on a body part that's
Oh,
more
yeah,
important than my legs next time.
Roll off of the building while
You guys
you're
doing a
flying.
training?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now. If you want to
You guys
hop in,
want-
you can.
Yeah, do you guys want O5 help or no?
If you
it's-
could. Well,
I can
actually,
help
yeah.
SFD because you guys are
if
doing a
you
joint
wanna,
training.
if you wanna TP in, and just like, if anyone needs a TP, just bring them to us. Like
Okay, so
medical
that's the
ops.
one thing that I can't do because I don't think my scripts are working for teleporting.
Oh, okay.
Right, so Dodo, when he falls, Dodo, pay attention. Come on. Wait, no, which one are you? Okay, there you go. Okay, when he passes out, treat him. Pretty sure. Did he hear what how Pip explained this entire scenario? Okay. Yeah, they might get cardiac arrest. They might not. If they do, You gotta deal with it. They hit him with the AED. Maybe give him some blood. If they go down, if they dip too low.
Pip, if you use
Yeah,
an
if it takes
AED
too
on
long to
right
AED,
now,
think you're about to lose them. Hit him with that adenosine.
would I immediately go unconscious?
What's that?
If you
No,
were
they'll
to
just
AED
sit
me
back
right now.
until Ray
If I were to
dies.
AED you,
Mostly
I'd stop
falls.
your heart. You go into cardiac
Easy.
arrest.
Yeah, but
Okay,
would I
treat
go
him.
unconscious?
Yeah, you go unconscious pretty quick.
Damn.
Remember the tourniquet rule. Alright, good.
All right, you are fully fixed as much as I can fix you. Actually, let me give you some morphine.
Hip, we're basically nearing the end of training once Dodo's done with this part, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
It doesn't take that much. I'll show Dodo the adenosine thing with Patata probably. Actually, no, Patata already got tested on, so we'll probably use Ray.
Already got on video, so we can probably just ping him.
Well,
on
yeah, but it's
timestamp.
better that he actually
No, I got
sees
it.
it right now.
Wait, if you were to use
Oh
epinephrine
yeah,
and make
Patata,
someone's
if you
heart
just want to go ahead
explode,
and rejoin.
could adenosine save them?
Okay, fruitful.
No,
This point you start bandaging.
adenosine doesn't like restart your heart rate. Epinephrine, okay, if you give someone enough epinephrine, their heart rate is going to get up to like 180 to 200, and they're going to go into cardiac arrest from that, and it's going to actually damage their heart. That we figured out. So you never want to give someone too much epinephrine. And plus, epinephrine makes people's bleed faster just because the heart's pumping quicker.
Mm.
Beautiful. Now that all wounds have been dealt with. Yep, alright, take out tourniquet.
Oh, we already dealt with him?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Done.
Give me just a second. Ray, I'm just gonna shoot you in your arm. Alright, let him bleed out and let him get into cardiac arrest. And then after he does, then bandage him up and do the protocol for that. Well, it's
Can you
just
use
not many wounds this time.
can you use the AED on yourself?
Yes, you can.
Let's not do that.
So
Alright,
now
so you're gonna
just
be hitting him with the adenosine, right?
no, this is gonna be the AED. We're gonna let him go into cardiac arrest. So just monitor his pulse, and once it gets to 0, bandage a wound. Alright, now he's in cardiac arrest. So bandage a wound, hit him with an AED, bandage a wound, hit him with an AED. Then once all the wounds are bandaged, give him a CPAP, and then keep on the AED.
Where did Pioneer go?
If I think he hit an artery.
I
This is
might
both
have.
pretty badly.
He's like
Yeah, if you have a
spewing
negative
blood.
right now, Dodo, for the sakes of for sakes of rising his chances, you should give him 1,000.
I'm making my way up the building again.
Oh, you're making your. I don't think you'll be able to jump.
What do you mean?
I
I can
think.
jump from you.
Oh wait, did you actually? Oh, I guess so. What's your plan?
You want to fix me again?
I only have one trauma kit.
Dodo, if you have
Oh my god.
negative blood on you, I recommend you use it. It's highly unlikely he's gonna wake up with this low blood.
Yeah, they need.
They need at least 2,200 for them to have a considerable higher chance.
No, that's not that bad.
You're just gonna be a cripple for life.
I don't think insurance covers this.
Insurance doesn't cover SCP Foundation accidents.
Amazing, he's still alive.
I think I just have so much shit at this point that it doesn't fit in the medical menu anymore.
yeah,
But I keep hearing
There
you
you go.
injecting him with something.
They're all patched up.
My poor blood pressure, Jesus Christ.
Adenosine.
Just because your blood's so low.
They don't have enough. I don't think they have enough blood for the adenosine to take an effect.
No, don't use adenosine on him. It's only for wait,
For
actually, hold on.
hearts. No, he's still in
Yeah,
cardiac arrest.
I'd save your adenosine for destroyed hearts. Yeah, you just want to keep using the AED. Whenever they get around 2,200 milliliters of blood, that's whenever they'll come back into consciousness and they'll get a pulse.
hamster.
I'm gonna say it now. Somniac is still worse.
What?
Somniac is still worse.
Oh, Somniac is. If you don't know how to use the Somniac
Alright,
headphones
he's
properly,
He's back.
Ah!
Well,
Heck yeah.
he's living.
No, no, go. No, no.
heck yeah. So around 2,000, he got a pulse back.
At this point, you should be checking. You should be keeping an eye on him. Make sure nothing gets too abnormal.
Yeah, because people can keel over and get another cardiac arrest, or they can just die from medical complications. So you want to make sure that nothing else is going to happen.
You
to
don't want
them.
you don't want to give him any medicine yet.
Yeah, you want to wait until their blood's around like 3,500 milliliters. Now they should be waking up pretty soon.
Dodo, did he even get any O negative blood? No, you could have just used it on them, so you can get this
Fatality might
faster,
not want
right?
it.
Did?
Yeah, he did. I
This
think he
is not-
used a 500.
Oh, he's a 500. Yeah, if their blood's pretty low, I'd recommend using 1,000.
Well, he would have lived without the
Oh, yeah.
500. It just would have taken a bit longer to get him back up.
Up to
Alright,
2,000.
there you
That is
go.
a very slow blood bag then. Or that is not showing up on my
Oh,
screen.
you dumped 2,000? It might have not worked. Pioneer,
What's up,
no.
Biv?
You're under arrest.
Well, with Ray now
We're
mostly
catching alive. Oh,
No,
oh.
don't do it. Shoot you in your heart. I know where it is now.
Shit.
Hold on, wait. Actually, I want to see if I can hit you from the heart. In the heart from here. Move a little to your right.
I'll fall down.
Then. All right, right there.
No, you hit my chest at my left bicep, apparently.
Oh, so too far right. So let's see.
Hold on, let me fix
I
myself up
think,
real
I
quick.
think I see it. I can smell it from here. Alright.
Again.
Seriously?
Yeah. Okay, I
so-
can't tourniquet my chest, so you better hurry up.
Alright.
Chest again.
Here.
Oh,
Oh, now he's just dead. Rest in peace.
I'm still
Oh,
alive. Oh,
he just knocked you
No,
off of the
he's
building,
he's gonna die.
and you rolled.
do a flip.
You did an unconscious roll.
Yep.
That was not
Just
nice
how good
of
I am.
you. Get down
Okay.
here. I'm gonna shoot you in the heart for Dodo. Come.
Sure, he's kind of
Oh,
dying.
he's actually awake.
Now you just bandage.
You know, I think he's savable. It's
He
just
is.
I'd say I'm very savable if he had the resources.
We have plenty. By the way, you shouldn't put more than one tourniquet on somebody. It's not gonna help.
yeah.
I already
no,
put one on myself. That's me. That's my issue.
There's a
That
third
one's my
one. Why are
fault.
you giving him
Alright,
so many?
let's see.
Oh, never
Patata,
mind,
go
that's just-
ahead and all right, Dodo. Where are you, Dodo? Do you have adenosine, Dodo? Okay. Come over here with me, Patata and Dodo. So go ahead and just stand right here, Patata, against this wall.
No, Pioneer, stop moving.
So I'm going to line up. I'm going to try to line up a heart shot.
I must
on
jump
him.
once more.
Okay, so I did hit your heart. Give me just a second.
Yeah, thanks, Penguin.
All right.
Hold spleen that we'd be finished in a
Now-
few minutes.
All right. So see, he has a destroyed heart. Go ahead and use your adenosine on him. And then you'll see his destroyed
Oh.
heart status is going to go away.
He's still under
Uh,
cardiac
He's
arrest.
still
and
in
his
cardiac arrest, so you'd
lungs
have
are kind
to.
of not doing good.
Okay, so now you'd have to give him a CPAP and get him back out of cardiac arrest. But adenosine saves destroyed heart. You see, now he's back.
Right. I think we got everything at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's nothing else to really do. I mean, we don't have any SP500 because it's not allowed right now, so there's nothing to do with that. That's pretty much all of the medical stuff.
So before we end this, anyone got questions?
If you
None.
Fine.
go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
I fucking broke my legs on the top of the 7-story building.
Where are you?
That really tall building that Pioneer jumped off of, I may have broken both my legs. And I need one more trauma kit.
Broken or fractured?
I have three breaks, but I have one more compound fracture.
With that, no questions.
Let's get a group picture again.
Yeah.
So everyone, go to the building to the opposite of the doorway from the 7-store building, or 7-story.
Dodo, right up here. Please.
D-class included. Come down here.
Wait, I can't walk. My leg is broken.
Can you
I'm
crouch?
sorry, Pip. I'm gonna have to
I
take a
can
shortcut
crouch.
from the 7th story.
But I'm just asking
No.
Dodo to finish healing me up. Dodo, just please give me just fix my compound fracture. That's all.
Are you
I ask.
able to crouch, Pine?
Yeah, I am.
All right, just come down here. We'll have you crouch in the picture.
But if I get fixed up, I can.
No.
Look at this nerd.
Yeah, Patata's not looking too good. Their Ray's kind of not looking very well. Pine, yeah, we're letting Pine suffer. Get down here. Don't treat him.
Why did you jump off the training
I
you're
think-
supposed to be in?
I didn't know. I
You
didn't
didn't know
think
your legs would break?
Pioneer, why
thought
should
these
I
stories
save you?
would be fine.
Give me a reason.
I want to see how long the list gets.
I
Oh,
It's like a book. How many
Yeah.
fractions do you have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I'll end the
10,
video
11,
here.
12,